Right in the heart of a silver bullet.
Yeah. I think they plotting on man. Don't wipe their feet when they enter the L.A.R. I feel a cold stare.
So I posted a video of a woman saying, "You just can't make me hate a woman for unaliving her kids after postpartum." And the comments just started rolling in. So this young lady writes to me, "Sir, with all due respect, you don't get to weigh in unless you've had a baby and been in the depths of hell afterward. You got no opinion, respectfully." And then goes on to write, "If you've never had a child and suffered through depression, you don't get to weigh in. You have no idea what that's like." Now, with all due respect to you, because I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, so respectfully, I've never given birth, no. But I do have several children, and it seems to me like you're just looking for ways to justify this being done. The only way this would be justified is if she was fighting for her life, and the only way for her to survive was to take them out, which wasn't the case. Then you speak about having depression. Of course, there's all levels of depression, but I've had the level of depression, which I've stated many times, where I was in a very, very dark place, more than once. And you know who I wanted to take out? Better yet, you know who I didn't want to take out? My children. The only person I wanted to take out was me, but still then, that would have been unfair to my children. So if we're going to talk about depression, I've been there. I've been to the darkest of places. And I don't need to elaborate on that. But that is your argument. So when it comes to taking the life of a child, me having children, me having depression, me being in dark places, I am allowed to weigh in. And I will weigh in. No, I've never given birth, but I'm a human being, so I'm just going to leave that there. And I know there's people that's going to disagree with what I'm saying, and that's fine. You're entitled to your opinion. That's it. Respectfully, of course.
What's happening? This is a video about these Lindsay Clancy supporters. For all y'all who don't know, lady, a few years back, basically kind of postpartum depression. She's on a bunch of different medications. She offs her kids. Problem is, they blame the medications, they blame the husband, but she asked the husband to go out on an errand for her. So, go to the store, could you go to the store, pick up XYZ? Like, okay. And when he leaves, she offs the kids. So people look at it like, yo, you planned that. I don't want to hear about your meds. I don't want to hear about your depression. I don't want to hear about none of that. You planned that. That's how you got people looking at it. And then you have these other people who are like, mothers have, mental health issues too. And this is the thing. And there's another lady recently who she offed her kids. As a black lady. I forgot where she was at. She pled insanity, and they just not guilty, go home. And she was doing an interview on the news, and it's like, she don't look insane to me, but fine. But this happens. This has been happening for years. I forgot the girl that drowned her kids back in the day. But this is where it gets weird to me. Y'all are at this point where you, and this is all on camera, by the way, is what I'm saying. Y'all fighting to keep the kids. You gotta have the kids because I'm a mother. I'm a mother. Mother needs to be with their kids. But when you about to go crazy, you know, don't take my kids. But you're a danger to your kids. But no, I'm a mother. I'll never hurt my kids. To the point where you hurt your kids, you off your kids, and you really don't go to jail for it. You might go to the psych ward, or you might go home. But you're not going to jail for it because I'm upset, I'm depressed, and it's like timeout. Y'all do realize, and it's a story of a man now, the man who got the girlfriend after he didn't offed his wife, and he's offed his wife and kids, and he's in jail. And the problem with this scenario is, you got these ladies out here who are supporters. They're wearing pink, and they're making videos out here, and it's like, yo, y'all crazy. You really you so you're a mother who's in support of a mother who off they kids because you can see yourself in her, but you got kids. And at that point, somebody got to look at you like, nah, this isn't, can't do it. Can't do it. I'm not finna sit here and play this game with you where, Monday you cool, Tuesday the kids don't make it past breakfast. No, we're not doing that. And the reason I gotta say it like that is, as I am 6'7" is saying, when people do the you're a mother thing and a kid didn't come out of you thing, but I've been depressed. It's like no, no, because when fathers do that, they go into jail. As a matter of fact, they're not gonna make it alive in jail when people find out what they did. They ain't gonna make it. But you mothers, y'all are so inconsistent with this concept of, oh well, F them kids, but we're a mother. It's like, no, 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 no. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. And to support it to the point where y'all got like rallies for it. It's like it doesn't dawn on y'all that maybe, just maybe, it's you. It's you. Because as the brother was talking about, he said, if I got depressed, you know, often myself will come and be a thought, but not often the kid. Once you cross that line, it's over with. Because what you're basically saying is your life would be better if the kids wasn't there. Or how about you just say, look, you keep the kids, I'm going. You want to start over and figure it out? Fine, whatever. But what's changed now? You know, and I remember the chick that drowned her kids. She went to a psych ward for a very long time, but then she got out, and then it was like she wanted to get married and have kids. You know, like what? Like that was a conversation. Like, what if she wants to get in a relationship? Who gonna be with her? And if she wants to have kids, like what? See, some of you ladies have this concept that being a mother or a woman gives you second chances from some unredeemable stuff. And it's like, nah, no, no. The world don't see it that way. Y'all see it that way as a group. And I'm just saying there's a group of women who see it that way. Because there's other group of women that's like, nah, I'm not, we're not doing this. And then some of y'all like it's the man's fault. The man did it. And no matter if she did it, it's because of a man. And it's like, nah, dog, that's y'all problem. Y'all don't take responsibility for your actions. I need help with the kids. I need help. I need help. I'm overwhelmed. And it's like, bro. And the reason why I pause right there is because y'all don't ever take into consideration this, because I've seen this with mothers doing this for years. Y'all have this overwhelming forgiveness that doesn't make sense because you want the fathers to forgive you for this type of stuff. I remember there was a dude like a year or two ago. The mother did that to the kids, and the father was like, "Oh, well, she's a good mother." And it's like, no, she's not. No, she's not. You know, at some point, if you feel like this is a part of your mindset, because I'm depressed, and the best way to get out of my depression is to take my kids out, so they don't live anymore, but me keep living. That don't sound like you that sad to me. That sound like you're you're evil and vindictive. Because I don't want the kids, so nobody can have them. That's what it sounds like. And I could just play crazy and walk away. It's like, oh, okay, all right. So when people support this type of behavior, you pretty much let the world know that you're a horrible person. Not to say like if this lady was like on these meds and she had a psychotic break, right? People can't say nothing. It's gonna be messed up. People are not gonna like it, but it's like she had a psychotic break. She was already on psych meds, but that whole concept of sending her husband, the father of those kids, to the store, it looks like, oh, you made it sure you had the free time to do this. And to be perfectly honest, and this is where it's messed up, when a father comes home and sees this, the bad part about it is that concept of I can't really choke the life out of this chick because I'm going to jail for it. Because, all they're gonna see is her. You know what I mean? She's lifeless. The kids are lifeless, and and as the man, I'm blaming her. Like, yo, I came home and she did this to the kids. I snapped. They're not gonna really believe you because the police have this weird thing. No. There's no witnesses, so how do we know? And it's like, and men know this. So the best you could do is really beat the brakes off of it, and you still might catch a DV charge. You know, even though she was wrong, you shouldn't be putting your hands on a woman. No matter what she does, no matter how bad it affects you, no matter how many children don't make it, you should never do it. It's like, oh, okay, bro. Sometimes, man, when it looks at these quote unquote supporters, it just lets people know, get your kids and get the heck away from her. Because until your kids are big enough to fight for their lives, they ain't the mother they need to be around. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Tell me what you think. Catch you on the next one. Peace.